Hello, this is Pat Dirksey, and 10 days ago I said that I would come back with a video beginning to explain, hey, what's with the beard? I know over time as I've ran into some people and they've seen me, they say, what's with the beard? Have you lost a razor or have you lost a bet? What's the story behind it? So I want to give you a little story of what's with the beard. So if we do a little rewind from the beginning of this year, in January I sent out multiple prayer requests asking about a building that's just a couple blocks away. The building is named Western Theological Seminary, and it's been a building we've been trying to pursue. And it was also in the beginning of this year that a friend of mine told me that I think the Lord's going to want to speak to you in really ordinary ways. Not just on the big decisions, but on things like just sit down here and have a rest. Take a look around and see what God sees here. And so it was the end of February, beginning of March, as you know, that we were putting in an insulting offer on this building just a couple blocks away. And as we put in the offer, we were going to be waiting, and I woke up one morning and I was in the bathroom, I felt like as I was getting ready in the morning that the Lord said to me that don't shave until you get the building. Which I thought, no problem. We just put an offer in. We are a month away. This thing's about to be done. Very optimistic, and yet things didn't quite turn out as we hoped. As time went on, City Church began to process as a wider leadership team on what we should do. And the wider team felt like that this was a building that we shouldn't pursue for multiple reasons. And I 100% support and agree with the decision that they made as a leadership team here at church. But yet as time went on, for me, the dream wouldn't die and the desire continued to grow. And I went back to the team and said, I respect the decision that was done, but we really desire to continue to go after this property. And they gave their blessing for us to go back after it. And so over the last few months, we began to continue to pursue the property. We put an offer in again and we waited. And we waited, and we waited, and it took over a month for them to give a response. And then we put another offer in, and they've responded. And they put another offer in, and we've responded. And today, we put one final offer in. And I'd like to finish this video right now by saying, we got it, but we haven't yet. In fact, we are living in this Advent season. I think 10 days ago I was hoping I was going to give different news than I was right now, but the reality is we're living in the Advent story of expectantly waiting for God to come through, but we don't fully see it yet. Because this building, we didn't change a lot of vision of what we want to see happen there. We see it as the lab. It's going to be the intersection of marketplace and ministry. And so we desire to put a restaurant in this building. We desire to begin to see a music studio take place there, an office space to be present. And we also desire to see ministry happen there because there's a Mayo Elementary that's just right across the street. We begin to feel like there'll be opportunities to minister to the kids coming home there. We desire to put a business incubator in to continue to offer business as mission grants to people in our neighborhood, to give education of starting right, the essentials of running a small business, for people to step into their dream of owning their own business. And so the dream hasn't died, and also the hair's still on my face because God hasn't come through yet, but we're hanging on to hope. We're continuing to live in this expectant waiting that God's going to come through. And so I finished this story by saying, will you continue to pray? Will you continue to pray that God will deliver this place as we see it as a clear mission outpost to be blessing people in the city of Compton? And we just desire for this to happen quickly. I would like it to happen very quickly. So continue to pray with me, and I'm going to keep you updated on the progress as we continue to eagerly wait for God's coming kingdom.